All right, everybody, welcome back for the first time in almost 6 months. We're back. Welcome back to Beans No Ball. It's been a lot longer than we probably would have wanted. Just um, stuff got ahead of us, whether it was school, getting ready for college, or everything. Probably could have gotten some off-season content. Probably would have wanted to, but in the end, we just weren't able to for whatever reason. And we're back now. We're ready to get this new season going, see what content we can get for you guys, see how much more we can grow. So yeah, welcome back.
Yeah, we know how after the Super Bowl video in February, I know we promised we were going to make some off-season content, but obviously stuff caught up in the way with school, and obviously now me and David we're going to the same college, which actually works out too. We're going to Cal State Fullerton to obviously pursue our careers in journalism. So hopefully we, take that forward more when it comes to the football world. But yeah, we're good. We're going to the same college. We're still going to keep the podcast. And with this video is just going to be a quick recap of what's going to go forward with the channel. So obviously to start things off, we're going to drop the podcast name. So it's just going to stick to Beans No Ball for now. And obviously we find a name for actually what this channel is, since it's not really just a podcast where we just talk like different topics here and there. Since we came to a consensus earlier that since this channel is just us talking about the games and talking about the same stuff, that we just decided to drop the podcast name.
Yeah, I mean, obviously if we would have, like, originally we thought this was just going to be just us shooting the shit, just talking about it, but it ended up becoming more of a news source, a little give rundowns of the games and stuff. So we're gonna drop that, of course. And with that, another thing that was probably an issue for us was how long our videos were, and we're gonna start making changes there. Obviously our videos since it's hour and a half, could have been an impact on our growth, so we're gonna cut it down by making it 20-30 minute videos at most, to just get to the point, make it easier, more watchable. Obviously, that'll just help with viewership a lot easily, and just help us not have to cram so much info, and easier for me with editing. So obviously with that new format comes a couple things. So our big thing was going to be that we are going to do less recaps. So obviously before, kind of the bulk of our whole content was the fact that we would just really go in depth with the previous week's games. We would really just go over and over it, and probably go a little too long. But up now we're kind of just basically going to speed run every game, just give a quick recap, talk about the score, talk about probably the best performer, quick opinion, and move on, run through the games. And gonna make the emphasis of this really gonna be our previews, our predictions, and our takes. Kind of instead of just reviewing and summarizing, it's gonna be our own specific content. And just obviously thrown in there is going to be recaps of our predictions and our own just, I guess, more of the same, just more of our own stuff.
Yeah, so just piggyback off that, like what you just said. So when it comes to actually the main weekly videos, that probably going to come around Wednesday, I believe, like how we used to do, record the Tuesday, upload on the Wednesday, Thursday, depends on the schedule. But yeah, so when it comes to actually talking about the games from the past Sunday and Monday, past games, instead of actually just going over with the whole game, we're just going to give our personal insight, like David said, to keep it a little bit more authentic, like what went wrong, what did right, and obviously not super fast, that where it's just like it doesn't make sense, but obviously fast where obviously we know what we're talking about and it makes sense to what you guys hear, right? And also topping off that, when it comes to the actual predictions for the following week in the video, that's where we give a little bit more insight, where so ABC team does this, where ABC team does this, blah blah blah, offense this, defense that. That's where we're gonna kind of expand more of our knowledge towards the predictions. And another thing to that, we're also going to incorporate some mini videos within the week as well. And those mini videos are only going to go to big trades and signings, just so we can have a little content there. So obviously, like all blockbuster trade just happened, we'll get a quick 2-3 minute video on that, give our takes on that, simple stuff like that. We're still debating whether we're going to incorporate coach firings as well, whether we're going to do that for the mini videos as well, for the 2-3 minutes, or we're going to incorporate that for the weekly video. So we're still a little skeptical on that, but so far for the mini little videos, we're just strictly on the big trades and big signings. Following with those mini videos, we're also going to incorporate 2 new videos, which is going to be the mid-season recap and the trade deadline special. So it shouldn't be, big, huge, maybe like 10-minute video as we're doing right now. So obviously with the trade deadline special, we're just going to go over all the trades that happened from, obviously it could be from week 1 all the way up to week 8, week 9 from the trade deadline. And we'll give our insight about that. Was a good trade, bad trade, and how would this go forward with the team. And obviously what trades that happened earlier, if it impacted the team. So far, you kind of get the gist of it. And then the mid-season recap, which will be about week 9, kind of just give our insight of each team. And, just 2 new videos we're going to incorporate, and we're just, adding new stuff to the channel. And not a lot of big changes, other than just the cutting the video short. But obviously, we want to get this video out to finally get back with Beans No Ball.
Yeah, of course. And, kind of piggyback off the fact that we're not really want to change much. It's just, of course, in a way, we are going to also try to maintain those Sunday chats we would do. Still keep that cash or trash, keep our fantasy updates. And even we're still trying to figure out where, but we're also going to trying to get a play on what we would do for last minute takes, kind of still leave room to give our own insight on our specific team. We'll see where we sneak it in, but apart from that, it's going to be a lot of the same, just really cutting down on the video time, trying to make it more watchable content. And I mean, apart from that, that's basically going to be it. We just want to get this out there, just actually get a video out again for the first time in months, and just kind of get the ball rolling again. See that this channel's still up, and hopefully we'll get a little more viewership, see a little more growth with these changes, and just hope for the best for another great football season.
Yeah, I'm just really glad to continue this podcast. Obviously, our schedule's gonna be really tight now since we are gonna start school, and thankfully me and David also do have at least 3 classes together. So we'll kind of squeeze in some time, maybe actually, try and record, one-on-one at the school instead of Zoom. So we'll try and make room for that, but we'll try and incorporate our schedules to see what we can make so we can get the videos up going. But yeah. Not new changes. There are going to be some template changes, so just to spice up the things a bit, we're going to be incorporating some highlights as well. We're still deciding how we're going to do that. We're going to do top highlights, this and that. We're going to get that sorted out soon, and that's pretty much about it. Hopefully we'll get a video out in a week or 2 going over our predictions for the division winners, and then our brackets for the Super Bowl, like how we did last year when we started this channel. So we'll about a week or 2 for sure before the season starts, obviously. But obviously with how busy we've been, we're just gonna have to incorporate that. But enough said. We're really great that we're back with the channel with the Beans No Ball, and hopefully we should get these videos up going. David, if you got any final thoughts?
I pretty much covered it. Probably even went a little longer than we wanted to, but the first video in a while, might as well just get it out. So just hope we get that viewership up. So I mean, not much more being said. Thank you for staying to watch, and hopefully we keep a consistent fan base.